Welcome to this YouTube channel. My name is Ernesto, and I will teach you how to solve for x. I have some examples over here that will give you an idea of what to do in order to solve for x, or any variable that there is, right? So we're going to start with this one, which is x minus 4 equals to 10. So what solving for x really means is just leaving the x by itself on one side of the equal sign and the rest of the numbers on the other side. There are multiple ways of doing this, and it usually involves, most of the time, basically, inverse operation in order to get rid of all the other numbers or any additions to the numbers on the side of the x. So basically this is x minus 4 equals to 10. So what we're going to do, we want to leave x by itself. We're going to do inverse operation, right? So since here we are subtracting, we're just going to add 4. And whatever you do to one side, you must do to the other, right? So here you're going to add 4, 2, which means that this will cancel because negative 4 plus 4 is just 0. So this will leave you with x equals, then here you have 10 plus 4, this is 14, so x will equal to 14. Then let's move on to the next one, which is 8 equals to x over 6, which will, here we see that the x is over 6, which means you're dividing by 6. So inverse operation tells you that you must do the opposite operation in order to get rid of the numbers that are with the x. So since you're dividing over here, you multiply times 6, and whatever you do to one side, you must do to the other. So times 6, there it is. And here, these the division and the multiplication, they cancel each other out, and you'll be left up with x, which will equal 6 times 8, which is 48. And let's move on to the next one. This is x minus 11 equals 11. So we want to leave x by itself again. So here we see that x minus 11 equals to 11. Here you're subtracting, so you're going to do inverse operation, and that tells you that we're going to add that same number to this side, and whatever you do to one side, you must do to the other. So plus 11, and then here's the equal. Okay, so this side cancels because a negative 11 combined with a positive 11 will give you 0, so there's nothing left. Over here, you're just going to be left up with an x, and then here you have a positive 11 plus 11, that'll give you 22. And this is your answer. Let's just move on to the number 4, which says 5x equals to 4. And here you see that we're doing something different. We're not adding, we're not subtracting or dividing, right? Here we're multiplying because you see here that the 5 is with the x, and well, you cannot just combine them. So here, just imagine that there's like a little dot telling you that you're multiplying. So in order to get rid of the 5 and you're multiplying, you will do inverse operation, and that tells you that you will divide, because the opposite of multiplying is dividing. So you're going to divide by this number, and whatever you do to one side, you must do to the other, right? So this will reduce to 1 because you're going to be left up with x, and x will equal to 4 over 5. This is your result. Then number 5 tells you 5 equals to 9 over x. So again, you want to leave x by itself, and here's with a 9, and you're multiplying. So when you're multiplying, inverse operation tells me that I need to divide by the same number, right? And whatever I do to one side, I must do to the other. So if here I'm dividing by 9, I'm supposed to divide by 9 over here. So this reduces to 1. So you're left off with x, and x will be, since you cannot reduce this any longer, the 5 over 9, x will equal just simply to 5 over 9. And this is your answer. Over here, 11 equals to x plus 1. Here you see that you're adding, so the number with the x you're adding over here, so you're going to subtract. You're going to do the opposite, inverse operation, which tells you that you're going to do minus 1. And whatever you do to one side, you must do to the other, so here it is. This will cancel. You're going to be left off with x equals to 11 minus 1 is equal to 10. So x will equal to 10. And that's it.